So what I want to get across with this presentation is that these three administrations weren't really disagreeing about whether to secure our technology. They all wanted the federal government to have control across the federal sectors. What they all disagreed on, however, was who carried the weight. That one's pretty evident upon what was disagreed upon. Obama started with solving the basic problem with emerging technologies, where when a serious cybersecurity vulnerability had occurred, there was no one in charge to take care of it. Presidential Policy Directive 41 had fixed that issue by creating a coordinated structure. However, that relied on a voluntary approach, meaning someone in the government had to step up. This only worked during the Obama administration due to the lack of cybersecurity attacks at the time, and also that the development of AI was very new and no one had any idea of how it was working at the time. Biden took that same problem and decided it's important for that security to be protected, so he had made it mandatory. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, had become the technical backbone. It was just that the threats had grown much more that it was no longer necessary to keep it as voluntary approaches. There were issues that were found with Biden's policy that with it relying heavily on executive action. Trump took that one step back and put the responsibility onto the private sector, which meant for him to deregulate DEI and also refocus the government's policies with vulnerability awareness. Now focusing on what to get out of it, PPD 41 is still used, while Biden's executive order got rescinded within 2 years of Trump re-entering office. The legislation made towards cybersecurity and AI is very volatile, as in it can always be changed at every moment, as we have seen demonstrated by Trump onto Biden. However, we've seen with Obama's presidential policy still staying strong 8+ years